Hey everyone, this is DigiD, and guess what day it is? It's time for another video, you guys. Just like I said, I'm going to be doing videos just about every single day, and I'm going to be pushing them out. And this video that I'm going to be doing today is I thought about doing a Let's Play, but I realized I didn't have enough time to do it. So I'll probably have a Let's Play up on Monday, because that'd be the perfect day, because I'm actually free. So I'm going to start doing my Crash Bandicoot Let's Play, and basically my Crash Bandicoot Let's Play or Neo Let's Play on Monday. So I'll start having those videos up, and it'll be an hour, about 30 minutes to an hour. So today I just wanted to show you guys another cool deck showcase that I'm going to show off. It's one of my favorite decks. I'm still in the process of making it better than it is, but it is pretty cool. And that deck is called the Darkest Seas. That's what I call this deck here. It's mostly fish. It's mostly sea serpents, octopuses, leviathans, krakens, anything that's belong in the deep, darkest depths of the ocean. This is pretty big. So I use certain cards to help me bring out certain things in the deck faster. So first card, let me show you the creatures and stuff here. If it ever changes over here, I'm like, let it change, darn it. There we go. I was like, it wasn't changing. But let me show you some of the creatures here on here. Sort by where it says type. It says name, color, converted mana cost. Let's just go by converted mana cost, or set and collected number, or whatever. Sort by yeah, let's just do by rarity. Alright, common cards. What common cards do I have in this deck is Unsummon. It's one of the greatest uncommon cards out there for not uncommon. It's a common and somewhat an uncommon. It's in between for Matt. I don't know why Matt Wizard of the Coast does that, but yeah, they sometimes make a card an uncommon and a common. They do that with all their rarities for certain cards. But Unsummon's a great card because it says return target creature to its owner's hand. That's a great spell. I have 3 of those in there. I have Index. I have 3 of these in there because it allows you to look at the top 5 cards of your library, which is actually kind of awesome, and then you can rearrange it to the way you want. Because the Darkest, and same for Sage Owl. Sage Owl is another common card, but it has an ability where it looks at the top 4 cards of your library, and you may put them back in any order you want to do it. These 3 cards and Helmar Depths, it's a land that does it. When it enters the battlefield, you go to the top 3 cards of your library and rearrange them in any order. I have 4 of those, 3 indexes, 3 Sage Owls, and those 3 cards makes this deck kind of awesome. Makes it really awesome and really cool because now I need to get 1 card out on the field and my stuff can begin. It's called Quest for Ulah's Temple. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put a quest counter on Ulah's Temple. I hope I'm saying the name right. And then at the beginning of each end step, if there's 3 or more quest counters on Quest for Ulah's Temple, you may put a Kraken, Leviathan, Octopus, or Serpent creature card from your hand onto the battlefield, which is actually really awesome. You can get this card out on turn 1. You bring this card out turn 1 if you have nothing but creatures on the top of your library on the next 3 turns. So by turn 4, and let's say you get an Inkwell Leviathan, you can already get him out. He costs 9 mana. He is Island Walk, Trample, and Shroud, and he is a 7/11. You can instantly bring him out at the end of your once you get 3. Once you get 3, you can instantly bring him out at the end of your turn. Instantly, no matter what. Because you got 3 quest counters. Then also, another thing is, you can also bring out It also works at the end of each opponent's turn too. So at the end of every turn, this card works. At the beginning of each end step. So at the beginning of each player's end step, this card kicks in, and if you have a monster to bring out, you can bring it out. That's why I also have Quicksilver Amulet in this deck. Also, this deck is also really cool because of this card. It says you pay 4 to get it out because it's an artifact card, but then you pay 4 mana. You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. So you're basically doing the same thing with Quest of Ula's Temple. If you do not draw this card in your first hand, or you just don't have it at all, I have these in here just in case. If you have backup, you gotta have some type of backup. I have no sideboard because there's really no sideboard for this deck, but that's why I said I still want to construct it and make it better. I actually gave this deck out to someone else not too long ago because they liked the format so well. It was fun to play with because this deck here is more like a double-edged sword, so you can lose really fast or you can win really fast with it. That's the thing about this deck. So let me show you off the rest of the monsters and the rest of the islands and spells that I have. I have this card in there just to try it out and see if it's any good. You can switch out any of the serpents, octopuses, any way you want. I got Deprived. I got 3 of these in here. Awesome counter card because it allows you to counter any spell just basically, and you get to return a land to your hand. So when you counter that spell and you return a land, let's say you have Helmar Depths out, you can return Helmar Depths and you can reuse. If you didn't lay the land that turn, you can go back and lay Helmar Depths to set it up so you have at least monsters on top of the field so you can get Ula's Temple clicking right away. This guy's really cool. He has hexproof there, and then that's about it. He can't be blocked unless all creatures defending player controls block it. So when he attacks, yeah. Stormtide Leviathan, best card in this deck because he blocks everybody. He makes everybody not be able to attack unless they have flying and island walk. That's when I have to give creatures flying or something on the lines of creatures lose flying, because then that would be badass for this deck. It's only 63 cards. I don't know why I have Training Grounds in this. I put it in here for activated abilities like Lothos, the Tidemaker's ability. There it says when he attacks, you pay 8. You may tap 8 permanents. They don't untap during his controller's next untap step. So that means you can just tap any permanent out on the field, which is really cool and really awesome. Besides that one, there is Deep Sea Kraken. He's a pretty cool card. He costs like 9, but he has Suspend for 9, so which is a little bit different. And it says whenever opponent casts a spell, if he's suspended, he loses time counters. Once you get down to like 0, you can just cast him for whatever he is, and it's actually pretty cool. I put him in here because when he enters the battlefield, if you pay X mana, you can return. It says when it enters the battlefield, return each creature your opponent controls with toughness X or less to its owner hand, where X is the number of islands you control. So if you have at least 7 islands out there, you bring this bad boy out. Anything that costs toughness is 7 or less, they get returned back to his hand, which is really awesome, and then that leaves you a chance to open more attack. More in the lines with Training Grounds, I also have it with Shipbreaker Kraken. It's a monstrosity 4. I know there's some more Krakens that just came out for Kaladesh and Aether Revolt. I have to go through them and switch this up a bit. This is just a preview of showing what I have of this deck and everything else. And it seems pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deck and everything. So it's fun. It's very fun and very challenging to play. So let me show you guys how would it go in solitary. Just solitary. That is all. That's all I'm going to show you guys. It's called Solitary. There's a solitary format, so you can at least see how it works and see what it looks like. Permanent players. No allow watchers. It's going to be on YouTube, so it's going to be like everywhere or whatever. So I'm just going to be speeding through this and keep my hand. I use F6 because it allows me to skip turns really fast with F6 on here. See, you can lay an island out. So you lay an island, skip turn. Then you can lay another. See, look, just like that, we already got Quest for Ulat's Temple. You pay 1. You can bring out Quest for Ulat's Temple. Again, hit F. That, I forgot to lay an island. I should lay down an island. Now it's prompting you. Do you want to show it? Yes. You don't even know what the card is, but my revealed card was a deprive, so it kind of sucks. So you didn't get, it didn't trigger the thing. So to make sure you lay down Sage Owl. Now, once you got Sage Owl out, now you can see what the top 4 cards are and see what you're getting. You're getting 2 indexes, another Quest for Ulat's Temple, and another unsummoned. So I'll rather go like this. Get the indexes and then quest for another Quest for Ulat's Temple. Since I can't get those out, my next best thing is to get Quicksilver Amulet out. That is the next best thing. But here's the catcher. If you're trying to get Quicksilver Amulet out, gotta watch out for people who play green or blue because they counter. If they counter it, it's gonna be bad. If this is Quest for Ulat, they can't counter it on the first turn because they can't play any counter spells on the first turn. So it's like they're screwed once you get that card out, and it's pretty cool. But Quicksilver Amulet, it can get countered or it can be destroyed by target artifact spell or any of that. Unless you have another card in your deck called Academy Ruins. It's a land card. You tap to add 1 colors to your mana pool. But the second ability is pay 1 blue and 1 other. You're able to take an artifact card from your graveyard and put it on top of your deck. People use that with Mindslaver as a infinite thing, so they can infinitely control your turn and infinitely win. And yeah, that's how that deck works. Yeah, that's how that way works. So I bring out another one. Since I know I'm getting 2 indexes next turn, I can just attack, really. Yes, well, we already know there was 2 indexes coming, so now we have 4, but I'm going to pay 1 for the index and see what comes up. I got nothing but the same stuff all over again. I got all 4 quests for Ulat's Temples and just didn't get anything at all, what kind of sucks. So we're just going to go with the Quicksilver Amulet route. So we pay 1, 2, 3, 4. Quicksilver Amulet out. Now we got to wait 1 more turn and then we can get something out. You can actually do Quicksilver Amulet on anybody's turn too, since it's a tap ability. It says you may put creature card onto the battlefield, so you pay 4 mana. So if it's their turn, pay 4 mana, tap it, boom, you get a creature out on the battlefield. So the first creature I would bring out, 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, is going to be Stormtide Leviathan, because he has Island Walk, and then he turns all lands into islands, which is actually badass. So instantly he can attack for free, because he makes all islands, turn all lands into islands in addition to their other types. Pretty cool, if you ask me. So now it's turn 6. I'm just not getting the way I should usually play. No, because it's more index cards and stuff. So that's basically what we're getting. But now it's time to check. Now we got another creature. So I can just go like this, set it up in a way to where the creature card is up top. So next turn, that will pronk 1 more time. So now I hit yes, yes, boom. They both procced for the thing. But you have to be lucky and be able to get it. So right now I'm getting all spells and other stuff on top of the deck, so it's not working as much. So if I pay 4 again, I can bring out him instantly because I have Quicksilver Amulet in my hand. I'm not getting any other creatures because of that. So that's the thing you have to watch out for with this deck. So there is a problem. You can lose. That's why I said I'm still working on this deck to make it even more better than it is, and it's actually really awesome. So I wanted to say thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you guys glad I showed you guys this deck. I'll help you guys like it and everything. I call it the darkest seas. The darkest seas. It should be called the deepest seas, but I call it the darkest seas because it's all about fish. And I was like, I had a cool idea to show off fish monsters, and yo, sea creatures are badass if you really truly think about it, and it's really fun. And yeah, and if you want to play it with friends or family, you can, because it'd be really fun to play. If you want to play tournament standard, you have to make it tournament standard for modern tournaments and win with it. Because this deck, you can win. I do win a lot with this deck against other people's decks, because once I get Ulas out, it just keeps going from there, and I can win really fast. So, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool deck. So I want to say thank you guys for checking out my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.